road trip. And we came down the highway about 15 minutes and made our first stop. So if we keep going at this pace, it'll be a long trip. But we stopped at Buc-ee's, and we both think it's a little overhyped. It's our first time here, but gas is cheaper, so that's what we came to fill up. So we are going through 6 states in the next 2-3 days, and looking forward to seeing where we go. The purpose of this trip originally, I've been to 47 states, and I've been to all but one of the lower 48. North Dakota I've not been to. I've never had a reason to go, and so I decided this summer I wanted to go up there, and I was like, hey Sawyer, let's go on a road trip. So Sawyer will hit 3 new states, I believe, and I'll hit my 48th. Just need to hit Hawaii and Alaska. So join us as we go on this trip. Anything to say? All good? What are we eating? We're eating
tater tots.
What are they called? Beaver tots. Yeah. All right. Sawyer, part of the reason we're taking this trip is because he's getting his hours with his permit. So hoping to get him a lot of drive time. So we're up here in desolate Wyoming, headed north. The next stop is Devil's Tower. There we go. All right, let's go. Sawyer, where are we?
Devil's Tower.
We're at Devil's Tower. We made it up here, and it looks really cool. Before we came, somebody told us it wasn't impressive, and I think we disagree. I don't know if the perspective picks it up on here, but it's really cool, really impressive. The Devil's Tower. Now we are at Montana. It's not exactly what you picture Montana looking like. That's what a lot of people say about Colorado too, so. Sawyer and I made it to Medicine Rocks State Park. Pretty cool. So this is going to be our campsite. We're going to put a couple tents right up here. Looks like a really cool place to explore. We'll spend the night here and then hit the road tomorrow morning and head out of Montana. We are currently in eastern Montana. Like an ash or a sandstone, but you can see people have carved in this over the years. You're not allowed to do that, so we won't be doing that. Let's get up here and look. If you look up here, see 1962 R.L. Beeler and Dennis Waterbury, 5/27/78. They're pretty old, so kind of cool. All right, we are heating some dinner up, shooting my bow. Sawyer's gonna read, I think. It's such a cool place here. Sawyer, what are you eating?
Biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy. It's your first time you've ever had a dehydrated meal? All right, so you gotta tell me what you think.
Okay.
What does it smell like?
Biscuits and gravy.
See? Right on. Okay, Sawyer, you've tried the biscuits and gravy. What do you think?
It's good.
Just like a 10 out of 10?
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
It's like if you blended it up in a blender. Then I add water.
That's fair. And I have the chicken casserole. It's actually really good. Sawyer found this this section's got a ladder carved into it. That's pretty cool. That's super cool. Okay. Oh yeah, they even put handholds in here. I wonder if natives did this or if just people. It's pretty cool. Which way do you get down?
That way.
Oh, you go down this way?
Mm-hmm.
It is like a water slide. Pretty cool. And our camp's over there. You going down?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go for it. Good morning. Awesome night. It didn't get very cold at all. I thought it would be a lot chillier. Great night's sleep. Still waiting for Sawyer to get up, cooking up some pre-made breakfast burritos. We made those before we came. The plan today, we're headed north from here. I think yesterday we did almost 8 hours driving. Not too bad. I think today we have closer to 10. So we're looking forward to the day. See what happens, see what we get to see, new places, new things, new experiences. Really thankful for this time with Sawyer. North Dakota. Finally. State number 48. We are now headed east. How did you sleep, Sawyer?
Good. It was chilly.
It was chilly. And Sawyer is driving us, so hopefully we make it to our next stop alive, right, Sawyer?
Yeah.
So we are headed towards a loop hike in Teddy Roosevelt National Park that I think it's called like Petrified Tree Loop or something like that. So we'll go see some petrified trees and then head a little further east before we start headed south again. We are in Theodore Roosevelt National Park and we are headed about a mile or so in here to the Petrified Forest. It's really pretty here. Just a bunch of birds. Kind of a cool area. Found some bison fur. It's pretty here, huh, Sawyer?
Yeah.
So it looks like this horse is coming to greet us, so we'll see what happens here. He's lean. What's up, buddy? You need a haircut. You got that hair in your eyes. Sawyer will scratch your back. Little scratches in the back. Dude, that looks like... Hey, we are continuing our walk here. Sawyer, what kind of flower was that?
Tufted evening primrose.
A tufted evening primrose. How cool is that? Beautiful. Check this out. We're getting up to the petrified wood section. I believe these are the petrified wood here. Check that out. But look at this one. You can clearly tell what it is. You can see the root ball, and then you can see how the tree would have grown up like that. That is so cool. Look at that. You can even see the rings in there. Ah, it's so cool. So you can see throughout here, there's all these different petrified wood pieces. Entire trees. Remnants of the flood, I would dare so say myself. Right over here, it looks like a big tree could have fallen over and just exploded from being brittle. You can see the sides of the tree there, just like splinters everywhere. That's all it is. Pretty crazy. I mean, clearly, look at this. You can see the entire side of the tree there. That is so cool. We're walking through this little stand of choke cherries and green ash, and check this out. Get to this ash here, and you can see it's completely worn out. You can see where the bison come in here and rub. It's super cool. So you just have this huge mats of bison fur all over the tree. That is really cool. Sawyer is driving again. We just ate at a restaurant in Belfield, North Dakota called the Trapper's Kettle. But you gotta check this out. Rare white bat. Check it out. Oh, there it is. We are headed south to Wall, South Dakota. I've always wanted to go to Wall Drugstore there, and so we're gonna go there. So we've got about a 4.5 hour drive. Our fourth state on this trip, South Dakota. There we go. All shot up with bullet holes. It's definitely big. It takes up like an entire block. But wait, there's more. Jump up there, Sawyer. We gotta get a photo. Good job, Sawyer. One final thing we had to do before we head towards our hotel for the night is to come see the Wall Drugstore dinosaur. What'd you think about Wall?
Cool.
What was your favorite thing? Anything? Sitting on the jackalope?
Yeah.
So Hot Springs, hot tip for y'all. If you come and stay here, everything closes early. Literally the only things that were open were a Mexican place, Pizza Hut, Subway, Taco John's. So we went to the Mexican place. We are gonna go to bed. We're gonna get up tomorrow morning. The plan is to be at the Mammoth site at 9 o'clock when they open. Yeah, that's it. It was a great day. It's been a great trip so far. Okay, where are we, Sawyer?
The Mammoth site.
A little louder.
The mammoth site?
There you go. Anything you just learned from the video that we saw?
No.
No. Okay. So we were at the Mammoth site in Hot Springs, South Dakota, and it is an active dig site that they discovered some decades ago and dug on it for a long time. And then after weather was getting to things, they put a roof over it, which is cool. But they've got all kinds of stuff. But check this place out. You won't be able to see it super well from here, but it's literally just a huge active site. But check that out. Super cool. Awesome place. This is a Colombian mammoth. See, this mammoth has fallen out of the edge of the sinkhole. You can see the red on the edges. That was the edge. And this one, his upper body is missing. Maybe he was outside the sinkhole and animals ate it and dragged his bones away. Maybe time just eroded and got rid of everything. But you can see the two femurs right there, and then you see the lower leg bone, so you can see how its legs crumbled below him. And then at the top, just below that flag number 6, you can see part of the pelvis. So his entire lower body is here. It's pretty awesome. And then over here you can see, I don't even know how many, but just so many tusks. It's right in this area, disarticulated it looks like. You can also see parts of various, skulls, see different molars sticking up. But man, if you have not been to the Mammoth site in South Dakota, you are missing out. See those molars right there? And these are actually not fossils, they're bone, they're not fossilized yet. You can see the white part of the bones. Sawyer was pointing out, this is the map where they found short-faced bear remnants, and the only place that's missing all around us is Colorado. Scary, like way bigger than a grizzly bear. From here you can see that's the most complete skeleton down here, Colombian, and then we were all the way back over there before. So this place is pretty huge, and they did a core sample and they still have 65 feet down to go. That's how deep this sinkhole would have been. So they could work here for hundreds of years, I guess. Sawyer and I, where'd Sawyer go? There he is. Are entering the final state, Sawyer's third new state, and it's home of Arbor Day, which Sawyer, what did you say, Sawyer?
It means trees, and there's none here.
Yeah, there's none here. Okay, so you see all the
That's why they have Arbor Day.
Yeah, maybe. So, we are entering Nebraska. Alright, Sawyer and I are driving south through Nebraska, headed towards Sydney. Have you enjoyed driving?
Yes.
Out on these country roads and stuff? Cool. And Sawyer already told me, but Sawyer, what do you think was your favorite part of the entire road trip?
Devil's Tower.
Yeah, Devil's Tower. We make the final push into Denver, eating some leftovers. I got fajitas, heating some burritos up for Sawyer, and then we're gonna make the final push back home. Final border crossing right here with a dead fox. That's really nasty. Coyote? Gross. The most untrue sign you'll ever see. The brown sign of colorful Colorado. Okay, we are home. Any final thoughts, Sawyer?
Nope. What?
Nothing?
Nothing.
All right. It was an awesome trip though, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Made it home.
Yep.
What's up, Aiden? How's it going?